Thursday, July 2nd, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern. There's something that I want to make sure everybody's clear on. In the event that in the meditation, when you move into, some people will move into what we identify as a state of peace. And when that happens, you fall asleep. And there is nothing wrong with that. You're not missing anything. It means the effectiveness of your relaxation in the body and then the God within you become one, and you fall asleep. You go into a very deep sleep, and I've talked to some people who have, and is that normal? It's, well, for you, it's what happens. You go into peace. The mind is stilled. You don't have the noise and the chatter. And then there are interim situations where, as you're going into this peace, this state of relaxation, you may see flashes of light. You may see people's faces. You may see all kinds of things. And then you'll just go into deep sleep, period. And you'll hear the call ending, and you'll wake up. So that's you. That's how you move into a deep, peaceful meditation. So in the beginning, you begin to relax, and you move through, and that's it. So there's nothing negative about that at all. You're not missing anything. The effects for you are into the deep sleep meditation. And this is what we're all doing, is moving into a state of deep peace, relaxation, noise. The ego mind and the subconscious mind are literally subdued. And all you do is you just fall into the deep sleep. So everybody's different. Not everybody interacts with the meditation. I think that a lot of people have preconceived ideas that, well, if I'm not doing this, then I must not be doing it right. You're doing it, and for you it's right. And that's what's important. I think that's what the mystique is a lot for meditation across the planet of the civilization. They believe that there's some type of predisposed way that you should, perform it. And there really isn't. It's what the effects are with you. So everybody's good with it. It just doesn't matter, really doesn't matter if you fall asleep, that's you. If you see faces and flashes of light, that's just you and your interaction with your God and falling into the deep peace and quiet. So picture understanding when you go within and you find your most enlightened self. You find you, the God within you. You know you've arrived when you've accepted, loved, and treasured every wrong and right part of you. A lot of people have difficulties with that. A lot of them suppress in their minds, the wrong, okay? And they kind of want to, I'm not going to go there. But when you've accepted, loved, and treasured every wrong and right part of you, only then you will be able to discover a deep perpetual peace. An inexhaustible and wonderful loving lightness at your core, the God, the pure consciousness. This is our aura. This is the light that shines within each and every one of us and is always radiating, always, eternally. So that's when we talk about going within. We should make time every day to go within. And we get to the point where it is natural. It isn't fought. It's also about forgiving yourself and accepting and loving and treasuring every single aspect, every part of you. And here's a really good quote from Sidney Harris. The time to relax is when you don't have time for it. The time to relax is when you don't have time for it. Does that make a lot of sense? We're hurrying around, or we're doing this, or doing that. I don't have time to relax. That's when you should relax. And the ego, okay? People talk about enlightenment, and what really is enlightenment is actually a process of peeling back the many layers of your ego to experience your true radiant self. It's like you have one layer, then the next layer, then the next layer. I tell you, that little guy, that ego, it's a real tricky character. To drop into enlightenment right now takes absolute total surrender to what is. Exactly what is, in the now. And you start with letting go of all effort to get somewhere better than here now. And start playing like a curious kid again. You remember when you were a kid? You remember how curious you were? It's in the now. The kid, when we were kids, we were always in the now. We weren't thinking about anything else. What is here now is the God source. What could be better than that? And this will bring you closer to enlightenment instantly. Each of us already have unlimited potentiality and an exquisite imagination inside of us. This is why I say use it. Use your imagination. Let your mind fly free with it. Only then can any of us know true freedom and truly be the master of our minds. Excuse me. The greatest cosmic joke of all, is that on a deeper level, your presence is already abiding in the enlightened state. Isn't that interesting? This cosmic joke of all of us, that we're on a deeper level, our presence is already abiding in the enlightened state. This is our natural state of being. This is who each of us really are. We are already free from all our imaginary suffering. And we can leave this experience of suffering at any time. And we already have an out of jail pass. We can open our mind and let the sky, the universe, with its all-loving, accepting, sensual energy, take you in. So let this enlightened universe cradle you like a baby. Relax and let yourself be supported by its majesty. Picture the universe just coming in and holding you, cradling you. Each of us have the power inside to let go of whatever we are clinging to that is perpetuating the suffering. It's like the dog on the porch on the nail. The dog doesn't know any better to get off the nail, so the pain will stop. We're similar. Each of us have the power to let go of whatever we are clinging to that is perpetuating the suffering. But yet, the ego there, the little guy, we're afraid, but we should not be afraid to be unattached to anything. You ever get fearful if you feel, if you're going to let go of something, or do you ever think about what if I lost everything? What would I do? This is that fear. So we grip onto it. We don't allow the universe to say, "Hey, I got something better for you." Okay. So you're done with this. Let it go. And it's difficult for us to ascertain, but our suffering is imaginary. It's imaginary. we have the power inside of each of us to let go of whatever we are clinging to that is perpetuating the suffering. If we are afraid to be unattached to anything, don't be afraid. Spend your time welcoming this magical freedom into your life. Because this timelessness, this spacious existence, is so liberating. Enlightenment will happen when all attachment to the material world has resigned. Remember that. Hold it with you. Enlightenment will happen when all attachment to the material world has resigned. Now this ego of ours, each of us, we've got that little guy, that ego, is here for one purpose. One purpose, to melt into the ocean of existence. So dissolve and surrender. The ego of each of us is here for one purpose, to melt into the ocean of existence. So dissolve and surrender. Be this living state of bliss, and you will transcend any block that comes your way. This is enlightenment. All rivers of thought merged with the ocean of existence. This is the nature of the flow of life and our true awakening mission. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. Hannah More. Each of us are here to have a more enjoyable experience of being human. Breathe, relax, accept the playful freedom that is available here now. Play while you're still young at heart. Let go and explore. Imagine this freedom is yours right now. You can taste it. You can feel it. And ask yourself this. Aren't you tired of clinging to these old illusions that make you feel you're separate from an infinite loving source? Aren't you? Choose to be free from your suffering. Just commit to that and play. Enlightenment is yours, and it's guaranteed. Practice releasing attachment to all the countless thoughts running in circles in your mind right now. Practice releasing attachment to all the countless thoughts running in circles in your mind right now. The golden key is to learn the quality of trust and surrender. Embrace and move through every imprisoned feeling that arises inside you through your day. Release it, dissolve it, all, and relax into the oceanic experience of your being. Explore what it's like to truly let go of everything and just be. Believe it or not, letting go is easier than you think. It's absolutely easy and effortless. It's effortlessness. It's always your mind and ego who is holding on to suffering. Simply experience this moment and drop any clinging you have to it. As you continuously rest deeper into the quiet, peaceful, still center in the heart of your being, you will eventually awaken to the divine being you truly are. Now, the longer you abide in this center, the faster you will find yourself manifesting a rich life full of depth, meaning, clarity, love, and abundant with bliss. Now, there's five simple, I guess you could call them secrets, that will catapult you this week and every week into being more enlightened in your life. Release all concern for others' opinions of you. Release all concerns of others' opinion of you, especially family, friends, co-workers, and people you do not even know. So you are 100% free to speak your greatest truth at any moment of your life. Send love towards every person, place, or thing. Cars, houses, food, every person you see. Give love everywhere you go by opening your heart when you consciously see anything. Be totally honest and true to your every word. Follow through with everything you say you are going to do. Always turn your attention to being conscious, present, and welcoming this experience of your life right now. Choose to connect with the entire infinite universe every day by being very still and meditating from the ever-present pure awareness inside you right now. Be in it, of it, from it. Because you're an enlightened being 24/7 deep within you. Isn't that something? And once you release from the material world and you literally relinquish to the material world and resign from the material world, it doesn't mean to sell off and get rid of everything. It means to just not be attached to it. No expectations, no attachments to it. Let it go. And you'll see a massive shift in how you vibrate in your frequency. You're not separate. None of us are separate from the infinite loving source within us. Send love towards every person, place, or thing. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a car, a house, a rock, food, every person you see. Give love everywhere you go by opening your heart when you consciously see anything. Consciously see anything. Be totally honest and true to your every word. Integrated honesty. Follow through with everything you say you are going to do. Always turn your attention to being conscious, present, and welcoming this experience of your life right now. Choose to connect with the entire infinite universe every single day by being very still and meditating from the ever-present pure awareness inside of each and every one of you. And when you embrace and move through every imprisoned feeling that arises inside of you through your day, release it all and relax into the oceanic experience of your being. Every imprisoned feeling that arises inside you through your day, wherever you feel trapped, wherever you're being confronted with things you don't care to face with yourself, let it go. And as I said, walk through it. Smile. Give it a great big hug and kiss, and then walk through it. The faster you find yourself, you will find yourself when you can abide in this center, this divine being you truly are. You will find yourself manifesting a rich life full of depth, meaning, and clarity, love and abundance with bliss. So, one of the best things is, excuse me, it is time to relax when you don't have time for it. It is time to relax when you don't have time for it. And I don't mean artificially. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. I'm sure we all are. first thing that we desire to do is to relax our bodies. Now, many of us don't relax at all because we're constantly being pinned and pressured into the illusion of stress, worry, and fear. Isn't that amazing? Because deep within us, we're enlightened, blissful, joyful, happy. It's just absolutely amazing that we respond to things the way we do. So as we relax the body, you let go. You let go. Let go of everything. Everything that you're attached to. Seriously. It doesn't mean throw it away. It just means let it go. Whether and it doesn't even need to be material. It could be it could be spiritual. Any negatives that you harbor, that you grip onto. It's like someone tries to take it away from you, hold it tighter, even though it's causing you pain and frustration. If someone tries to, well, here, let's get that done. Get rid of that, and you grab it tighter and hold it closer. We all have a tendency to do that from time to time. So it is, and what is it? There's like a fear from the ego mind and the subconscious mind, and it just kind of, this fear just keeps bubbling up. What if I let go of that? What if I have nothing? What's going to happen to me? You see how that works? How the mind and the ego mind, how they work on you? And we literally, it's up to us to decide this. It's not up to anybody else. But you decide to let go, to dissolve, period. And you'd be amazed when you do let go. And you get used to letting go, and eventually you go, I don't care to even embrace that ever again. It is done. Over. Completely. And this will vibrate with you. Heavy duty. So all the attachments, all the expectations, all the things that you have gathered and have embraced with yourself in this material world, and also every aspect, every part of you that you have not embraced, just let it go. Let it go. Forgive yourself, embrace yourself, love yourself, be gentle with yourself, kind and generous and humble. These are key things that only us, each of us, can choose to enact. So as we're relaxing the body, we want to breathe. And we want to breath in through our noses, very easy breath in, and breath out through our mouths. Now, as we breath in, we're breathing in divine positive energy. The breath sustains the body. It relaxes us. It eases tension, stress, anxiety. It calms us. It's like, get a chair, go outside, sit. Where you're not going to be interrupted, and just look at everything. Just watch it. And breathe. And just be. Just be. And you'll find this peace will come over you. You may even just zonk out in the chair because you're so relaxed and so at peace. Now, this breath, this divine positive energy, visualize it. This is a powerful visualization. Visualize it, and as you bring it in, you pull it up through the body. You move it up through the center of your body. And we start with our 7 chakras. And we go through the red wheel of light chakra, the root chakra, the Muladhara. And this is energy, stability, comfort, safety. I am. Remember now, keep one eye on that ego. And as we bring it up to the orange wheel of light, the sacral, or the sacral chakra, the Vadhisthana, sensuality, sexuality, pleasure, sociability, I feel. And then we move it up to the yellow wheel of light, the solar plexus chakra, the Manipura, strength, personality, power, determination, I do. And then we move it up through the heart chakra, the green wheel of light, the Anahata, acceptance, love, compassion, sincerity, I love. And then we move that divine positive energy breath up through the blue light, wheel of light chakra, throat chakra, the Vishuddha, communication, expression, creativity, inspiration, I talk. And then we move it through the violet wheel of light, the third eye chakra, the Ajna, intuition, lucidity, meditation, trust, I see. And then we move it to the purple wheel of light, the crown chakra, the Sahasrara, knowledge, consciousness, fulfillment, spirituality, I understand. Now you've taken this breath, you've moved it, this divine positive energy up through your chakras, which connect your spirit with your body, and the body with the spirit. These are the bridges. They all are connected to all of the physical organs, all of the body. And we bring it up into the back of the head after it had been literally saturated through the chakras. And as we bring it up back to the head, this divine positive energy, we hold it briefly. I am light, I am love, I am. And in that holding briefly, we literally compress it and condense it into pure liquid energy. As very powerful. And then we release it over the pineal gland. Now, pineal gland, you can look at it as however you see it. I look at it as a green ball of rosebud. And as we release this pure liquid energy over it, it literally blooms into a full-bodied, beautiful, vibrant, scented rose. Immortal, not dying off. The petals all glisten and sparkle. And this is very important, this organ, for us, and while we're in these bodies, because when it is in full function and health, it is the gateway to all the particles of existence. It's the gateway to pure consciousness. It's the gateway to beyond. So it's important to us. So this visualization, this exercise, is omnipotently powerful to assist the pineal gland and moving into full form and function. Now, we also understand that we have that little guy, the ego mind. And so as we breath out, the ego mind sitting there at the doorway going, come on, you stay with me. Everything will be fine. You know, hasn't it been? Hasn't everything been fine with me? But you say to the ego mind, you are not in charge, ego mind. I love you, I hug you, but you're not in charge. So take a seat. I'm in charge. And then the heart mind takes center stage. Now, we're all consciously aware that we are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude. And we're merged. We're continually merging to the core of our existence, the God center, pure consciousness, literally connected to all things, everything and everything, literally connected, knowing, all of us, God's pure consciousness. And we have others. With us right now, we have the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. There are trillions of them. They are beings who vibrate at a different frequency than we do. There's civilization, there's many, and we don't see them like we see each other. We can feel them, we can sense them through scent, and then at times they come in a humanoid form to give us messages. Like, isn't it wonderful to be alive in this body, to experience it? Isn't this a spectacular existence? It's wonderful to be in love. Now, they're consciously aware that they are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest, deepest, eternal gratitude. And thousands of them can surround any of us at any one time. The reason is that because of their frequency, large number can be housed in a small area. Then we assist them too. We have the ascended masters: Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda, Jesus, El Morya, Abundantia, Pel, Thoth, many, many, many more. These are those who have ascended out of body and hold God form consciously, pure consciousness. And we're those who have ascended into body to experience physical form. We're all gathered here, and the ascended masters are consciously aware that they are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude. Feel that vibration, that frequency that we're all part of. Feel every one of us, the angels, ascended masters ourselves, vibrating. The highest of the highest, high, deep, eternal love and gratitude. Now we're in this gathering for this meditation, in this now. This now. And there are many others. And we are compelled to reach out to all of them. So we call out and invite all of the light energy beings that are in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. Now, only those who are consciously aware that they are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude can join us in this now, this meditation, and this circle of light. And they come in the gigaplexes. One gigaplex fills this universe. And they come in trillions of gigaplexes from every direction. You feel them as they all come in. It's like a whoosh, and they're all there. Beaming, reflecting. The most brilliant, radiant light. The God, the love, the pure consciousness. All of us carrying it. Kingdom of God. We also call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, and beneath earth. Only those who are consciously aware that they are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude can join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. And they come in the billions. But we also call upon all the galactics, all the off-worlders. There's a lot of them. And just in this galaxy, in the rim of this galaxy, in this solar system, over 1,000 different species and civilizations cross through here every single day. And we're only familiar with a few. Pleiadians, Arcturians, Andromedans, Sirians, Zeta Reticuli, all the different levels of the Greys, the Nords, all the different levels of Dracos, reptilians, feline, golden pyramid, avians, goes on and on and on. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. Now, they've been assisting us in our evolution, our enlightenment, our ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And they come in the billions. Visualize this gathering. It is massive. We also call upon all of our loved ones, all of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we have inhabited. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude can join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. And they come in the billions. We also call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now, in this meditation, this circle of light. Only those who are consciously aware that they are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude can join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. And I'll just name a few of them. The fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trolls, the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the unicorn, the Pegasus, the centaur, and the minotaur. Many, many, many more. And they come in the trillions in shapes, colors, sizes, forms, configurations, of which many we have never seen before. And we're all gathered, all together, all at the equator, all focusing on this planet, Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light, to lift it all, to increase the vibrational frequencies, to let the light beam through the planet, to literally saturate everything in everything with deep eternal love and gratitude. So arm in arm, hand in hand, all of us assembled in this gathering, in this now, all of our gods together, we form this brilliant circle of light. We're all in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence. And we are all of the highest, of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and we are all of the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love. And our God light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond and forever, and it continues to intensify, and it continues to expand. This brilliant circle of light that we all from everywhere have joined in to create. It is the pure consciousness. It is of Source Creator, of Source Creation. It is the highest it's the highest vibrational frequency that we could possibly emanate. It would take over 1 billion of the suns in this solar system to compare with the brightness of this circle of light. No bodies, just light. And as we begin to levitate up above this planet, all of us, throughout the universe, is all together, all connected, all in the circle of light. Look at its expanse. Visualize it. And as we continue to ascend, we move into a gossamer field of trillions, a sea of glitter, trillions of vibrant lights reflecting facets, pieces of the one, of us. And as we do that, we're immediately met with the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is the column that reminds us that we are the power of healing. Then we're immediately met with the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is the column that reminds us of our power, our strength, and our resolve. Then we are met with the white fire. This is the column to remind us that we are all imbued with the white fire, the God armor. It vibrates at the highest of the highest high of the deepest eternal love and gratitude. It cannot be penetrated, head to toe, inside and out. It cannot be violated. It cannot be attacked. Any aggression will vaporize at and towards our circle of light, our white fire. It cannot be violated. All low dark matter frequencies and all lower survival matter frequencies are immediately vaporized. They cannot sustain themselves around us in this white fire. Now, only you, no one else, no externality, only you choose to lower your vibrational frequency to the point into the lower dark matter frequency and the lower survival matter frequency where you diminish your white fire armor, and you allow all of them to come flooding in. Now you also understand that we're met with the purple transmuting flame. And the purple transmuting flame is a column that reminds us that if we do that, lower our vibrational frequency enough to let them in, the purple transmuting flame, we bring it in and we transmute them all into neutralized substance. We send them to pure consciousness, back to pure consciousness, where they are absorbed into nothing. They are no longer. Then we are met with the violet ray. This is a column that reminds us that we can bring in the violet ray right behind the purple transmuting flame. We can purify, cleanse the area of whence they were. Therefore restoring our white fire armor to the highest and deepest eternal love and gratitude. And then we're met with the golden white pink light. This is a column that reminds us of what we are. We are pure, deep, eternal love and gratitude and gentleness and kindness and bliss and joy and benevolence and tranquility and peace. We're all of that. We were made of love from Source creation. And we see that on this planet. We see it in the sunsets. We see it in the sunrises. We see it in the rainbows. We see it in reflections. We see it everywhere. All we have to do is look. and be vulnerable and open our hearts. And it will be everywhere. Because you are it. And it is you. Now, some of us, as we continue to levitate up, if we're carrying physical form, we step outside the body and we effortlessly float above our body. And as we do that, we all look and we see this massive column. We created this column. It's larger than the solar system. And the way we designed it is that it's opaque. It kind of shimmers. And it's like an auric field of trillions of vibrant, spectacular colors. It's like a prism of trillions of rainbows vibrating and moving. And then we go to the top of it, and we've designed it so the golden ocean can flow effortlessly in 360 degrees over everything, flooding, saturating, and bathing everything and everything, eternally. Perpetually, with deep eternal love and gratitude, joy and bliss. And each of us are a drop of that golden ocean. And in the drop, we are the essence of that golden ocean. So now we just move over and we see our meditative sphere. We created this sphere well over 2 years ago. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. We're closely approaching 900 meditations, all in perpetual motion, all with the highest of intent from our heart minds, of deep eternal love and gratitude, of literally flooding, saturating, and bathing everyone, all of our brothers and sisters, this planet, this solar system, everything, with the highest of deepest eternal love and gratitude, all housed in this meditative sphere. This is why it can be seen, heard, and felt, and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify, and it continues to expand. Now, between the column and the sphere, visualize the saturation of love in all things, everything, cascading down like a curtain of glitter, fluid, and literally saturating all things, and they begin to glow, glitter, expand with this love. And we are all one. And we are all God. And we are all love. We look down upon this planet Earth, Gaia Arya, this meditation, this circle of light. All of our brothers and sisters, the entire civilization of the surface of this planet, and all civilizations in it, on it, above and below it. We are one. And we are all made of love. And the peace that we incessantly seek externally is in full glory and grace within each and every one of us. The goodness, the peace, the joy, it's all in the core of our being. It is who and what we truly are. And we all know this. The time to relax is when you don't have time for it. So relax when you don't have time to relax. Release all concern for others' opinions of you, especially family and friends, co-workers, and people you don't even know. So you are 100% free to speak your greatest truth at any moment of your life. Send love towards everyone. everything. Place, thing, cars, vehicles, houses, food, everybody, everything. Give love everywhere you go by opening your heart when you consciously see anything. Open your heart. Be totally honest and true to your every word. Follow through with everything you say you're going to do. Always turn your attention to being conscious, present, and welcoming this experience of your life right now. Choose to connect with the entire infinite universe every day by being very still and meditating from the ever-present pure awareness inside you now. Expand your imagination, embrace it. Love every single bit of you. Everything. There's no right or wrong. Love everything about you. We are transforming this planet. You will see more and more signs of it. We are elevating the frequencies. The collective consciousness has risen astronomically in its awareness and consciousness, and we will continue to intensify, and we will continue to expand. I'll join you in the meditation. I'll return to close us out. breathe easy. Take a breath in, slowly, easily, and take a breath out. Move slowly. You are with the God within you. Be in the now. Just be. Love every single facet of yourself deeply. Forgive. And relax when you don't have time to relax. Lay with the God within you. You are the one. Be the one. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, and into the following morning. We will be back here Friday, July 3rd, 3 p.m. Eastern.